recovering emo kids, Amanda and Rob here at the Emo Kids Anonymous podcast. And on today's episode, we are joined by the lead singer of Latenightsinmycar, MJ, to talk all things of Chicago and singing and the best venues of Chicago and the best Chicago bands. It was honestly a lot of fun to get to talk to MJ and learn about her journey and, you know, getting to sing with Kellen Quinn, which is awesome. Getting to sing with Derek from State Champs. I mean, she's had so many great opportunities in her short time of, you know, being in a band, which is amazing. So we got to really explore a lot of that with her today.
We had such a good time that I didn't even get to ask about Jake Marquis and mention the dick envelopes or anything like that. We like MJ a lot. That was a great time. I'm happy to have you. It's so much. I love you, Amanda.
I love you too.
Before we get to the interview, do us a favor. All our social media links are down there. If you could check those out, that'd be awesome. Before we get to all that, though, do us a favor. All our social media links are down there. Check them out. EMOKidsAnonymous.com, NeverPhaseNetwork.com. If you're watching this on Spotify or YouTube or Apple, whatever it is, we'd really appreciate if you, hit the like button, prescribe to the pod, subscribe to stay up to date. All that would be awesome. As always, this episode is brought to you by our friends over at BROTEGE, okay? BROTEGE is the all-in-one face serum. It'll take your face from fucky to fresh, okay? It's good bro protection for bad boys. Good boy protection for bad bros, okay? And you go over to BROTEGE.com, you enter EMOKIDS at checkout, you get your first bottle of it for $10. After that, you enter Robb, ROBB40 at checkout, you get 40% off. Get your face looking real nice. It works for Gabe Saporta, it works for myself. Everyone says great time, makes your face real nice, okay? I don't know, I'm flustered. I'm happy to have you back, Amanda. It's a great time. Enjoy our conversation with MJ from Latenightsinmycar.
I'm taking everything you say with a grain of salt in me.
Third time's a charm?
Yes. Now we're good. We're good.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to switch it to the way it'll be.
There
Does
we
that
go.
change on all of
Perfect.
yours? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey. Hello, MJ. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. We are so happy to have you on. And Rob said you are on your way to a show right now. Is that correct?
I'm currently sitting outside the Beat Kitchen in Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, the Beat Kitchen. What a great venue. That's awesome. Actually, one of my questions I had for you, and I guess we can jump into it. So for everyone watching Late Nightsinmycar out of Chicago, Illinois, we are here with the lead singer, MJ Kramer, right? That's your last name? Yeah, excellent.
Yep.
So I know you're playing at the Subterranean March 22nd, headlining, and you've played there before. You played at the Bottom Lounge. You're playing at the Beat Kitchen. What do you say is your favorite venue to play in Chicago?
It's the Bottom Lounge.
Is it really? Yeah. Why is that?
Sick.
I have a lot of memories there, both on stage and off stage. Also, the staff there is always the best. They also have the best alcohol and food selections, and it's honestly the easiest to get to and to park to. So it's just like all around.
Damn.
Yeah, it's the goated venue in Chicago. So definitely, of all the venues I've played at and been to, that one's my favorite for sure.
What are we
awesome.
doing tonight?
Tonight, there are a bunch of cool bands playing at Beat Kitchen. One of which is When the Sun Sets, which Zach from When the Sun Sets is also in Latenightsinmycar. So they're playing tonight, and I just get to sing on stage with them anytime I get to go. So that's a little fun thing because I have friends.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Late Nightsinmycar, which is a reference from Real Friends. Is that correct?
I might be able to tell you yes.
Wait, might be able to tell you.
No, I am. It's just this running thing that people will comment on our social media asking if it's that. And
Oh, gotcha.
I like to say yes, but if you ask Kieran, our drummer, he will find some crazy answer like otherwise. But yes, it is inspired from a Real Friends song. I have that song also like tattooed on my arm.
Love it.
They've been around since like I started pretty much making music over here too. So it's just always been an influence. But about Late Nights, really, like it started as an acoustic project. It was like a side thing for me to do aside from my old band that I was in. And then in March of 2017, that band played their last show, which was actually right here at the Beat Kitchen.
Wow.
And then from there, I kind of turned Late Nights into a full band with a different lineup than we have now. And then COVID said, hey, what's up? And hey, goodbye to local music. So I do kind of say that COVID did kill the first full band lineup of Late Nights.
Mhm.
And then I had just like a moment where I was like, I don't even want to do it anymore anyway. So I kind of just stopped doing anything music related, probably
Oh,
for about a
wow.
year.
Mhm.
And then I had a friend kind of bully me.
How
He
so?
did. He
Sometimes
did
bullying's
really.
okay.
It
Yes.
worked. He
Sometimes.
got
Yes.
me. He bullied me into doing something again.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I had some songs that I was like working on, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with them. And then I was like, fine, like I'll go into the studio and I'll record these
Yeah.
acoustic songs and see what happens. And then that's when Kellen Quinn struck.
Yes.
um,
Yeah, how's
That's
that
wild.
happen?
so, I mean, this is not secret or whatever. Like, it's very public information that he does do a lot of these features, right?
Mhm.
But I do think I was either first round or second round of like when he started doing features. He literally just posted on Twitter and was like, hey, I'm looking to feature, on some stuff. And me, little old whatever, I didn't think he was even gonna see my message. And if anybody knows me, they know Sleeping with Sirens is my favorite band of all time. I'm actually
Ah,
Aw.
you're
um
repping them right now.
yeah, favorite band of all time. So I was just like, let me just take the shot. Like, let me just do it. And so I sent in the thing, and um this was kind of later at night, is Central Time, and I'm in bed, and my phone is ringing. It's from somewhere on the West Coast, and I'm like, I
Mhm.
don't know who's calling me, but I guess I'm gonna answer it. I answer, it's Kellen Quinn. Uh,
That's crazy.
Like it
yeah,
naturally
like
would be, yeah.
yeah. So I'm freaking out. I don't know, like, and my government name is not MJ. It's
Yeah.
Michaela, but it's spelled really
Oh,
weird. But he said my name, like he said Michaela, and I was baffled because the reason that I go by MJ is because nobody could pronounce my name when they look at it. So I
wow.
was like, wow, this is fate. And then so that kind of turned into a short process. I sent him one song that I wanted him to sing on, and he actually got back to me about it. And he was like, no, not this song. It was this. It's our song Nightmare.
Oh,
Um,
wow. Okay.
so he said no to that song because he said it was like too personal and I should tell that story myself.
Okay.
And I thought that was something that, like, if anybody needs to know anything about my musical journey, it is that Kellen Quinn told me no one time, and it was for a very good reason.
Yeah.
But then I sent him what I had for tattooed, and he was like, "This is the one." And then somewhere along the next couple of years, I had released that EP. I had grabbed all these people that are in my band now,
Mhm.
and then we rewrote all those songs. And I said, "Hi, Kellen, please do it again, but louder." He did it again, but louder. And now here we are.
Oh,
Wow.
that's amazing. I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And so speaking of the EP, so your first one was Daydreams, which obviously is a very different sound than your most current EP, Erase the Memory, which came out in 2025. So you said you started off as acoustic and then eventually you became more of a pop punk band, if you will. So tell me about that journey from, recording in more of an acoustic style format to now with a full band. What has been the biggest change to the sound and how has that affected your like process?
I think that taking a song from acoustic to full band is not, it's like not an easy task.
Yeah.
I feel I'm much more comfortable writing on an acoustic guitar. Um,
Mhm.
I very much like I'm a very mediocre guitar player. I am. I can get by. So
Yeah.
writing those acoustic songs for me was much easier than the whole writing process trying to turn them into full band. My band, they did most of that stuff. Obviously I gave
Okay.
them the bones, And then, I did the vocals too. That was the fun part, was changing up the vocals, because when I listen back to the original versions of the songs, they sound boring to me.
Yeah.
And now hearing how they've gotten so much louder and meaner, it was cool to see them evolve. But I will say I can't take most of the credit for, the transformation of the songs. That was everybody else in my band for sure.
Yeah.
The recording process was cool too. The person that we recorded with, Roy, he recorded both sets of songs.
Oh,
So
wow.
he got to be there helping me through the acoustic songs, and he got to do Kellen's parts both times. So that was awesome for him. He loved that.
Yeah.
And then, he was there for, parts of the writing process
Mhm.
in recording with the new songs too. So he had a very good, set of ideas and stuff for the new songs too. There's a couple of cool things in there that were his ideas, but
Nice.
that's kind of how it went. I was just like, should we write all brand new songs right now? Why don't we just rewrite the songs I have and then write some new ones too? So
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense. And I know that Daydreams in an interview you did a while ago, you said that it was about one particular boy. So you're like, yes, it was. With Erase the Memory, what are some of the things what are some of the things that inspired you for those? I mean, you said Nightmare is very personal, and I don't know if you want to talk about it, why it is so personal, but what are some of the things that inspired those songs?
So there are two songs on Erase the Memory that are not on Daydreams. That'll be easier for me to talk about, but
Sure.
Sweet Tooth, Sweet Tooth is about my current boyfriend. I had written that song about him. I started writing it a week after we started talking.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
Sometimes
and
when
I
you know.
right. And then
Mhm.
he does have a sweet tooth. So that's why I called it that. He can eat candy for every meal and he's fine. I don't get it. It's gross. It hurts my stomach thinking about it. But that's
What
what
kind
the
of
song is
candy
called.
this man fucking with? Like, what's his main
Well,
pick?
he did love sour candy, and then he
Mm.
ate too much of it one time and got super sick. Like I think he got
Yeah.
citric acid poisoning, so
Probably
he
burned,
does
burned a
not.
hole in
Holy
his
shit.
stomach.
Yeah, so he doesn't mess
Sitting
with
there.
sour candy anymore, but he loves like gummy stuff.
Okay. So he's
Um,
not a chocolate
Respect.
guy. So he's not like a
he
chocolate
he
guy.
will. There was this one time
Okay.
we went to the mall and they got one of those like Lindor truffle stores.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how much money he spent, but we got so much. That was more for me, but he liked them too. um But so Sweet Tooth is just like a corny little like falling in love little song, and everything I say in that song is actual things that happened. I was working at Starbucks at the time, so I had to be at work at 4:30 in the morning. We would literally stay up until I had to go to work.
Wow.
Playing Mario Kart or
Mm-hmm.
Just
drinking
running
Celsius.
on a sugar high. Yeah, of course
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
stay up
yeah.
all night. Yeah.
Everybody is like everybody asks me like why did you reference like drinking caffeine instead of alcohol? And I was like, cuz that's what was happening. Like we were drinking Celsius at 11 p.m. Like
Yeah.
it's funny. But yeah, I mean that song is cute and it's definitely different than all the
Yeah.
other songs. That one
For
is the
sure.
sore thumb on that EP for sure because everything else is like sad or mean. Oxygen, which is my song on that EP that I think is the least hyped and should be the most. Um,
Okay.
that song was kind of written about the same person that the rest of them are written about, but it was
Sure.
basically about me being um essentially the other girl. I guess
Gotcha.
the guy that I was talking to was telling me that I was, the only one, and then we had spent a night together, and then I woke up the next morning. Whatever, he went home, and then we both fell back asleep. And like 3 hours later, I wake up and I'm scrolling on Facebook, and some girl tags him as in a relationship on Facebook.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that was cool. Um,
Let's call that dude out. Okay.
Yeah.
That's bad behavior.
You want to send me that Facebook profile? I'll throw it up
Oh
right
my
here if you want to
God.
get
He's
Rob
messy.
will
I
start
don't even-
shit.
I
Fuck
don't
it.
even know. I don't even know what he's up to. He was in a band. I don't think his band is making any music anymore. So actually, let's just take that as the W.
There we
Yeah,
go.
he didn't make a song with Kellen Quinn, so
No.
Two.
Unless,
buddy.
yeah.
two
yeah.
songs with Kellen Quinn. So and he didn't sing. And he
Editor's
didn't
no
sing on
correction.
stage with Derek from State Champs. So also, pa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
dude.
how. That's how Amanda. Yeah, I think Amanda sent me that and was like, "We have to get her on the show." And like,
Yeah.
how did that happen? What's
Yeah,
the
that's
connection to
amazing.
the state champions? How did that happen?
Literally, okay. So show is on a Friday night. Tuesday night is the one night of the week that I work really late, and I'm just driving home, and Around the World and Back came on in shuffle. I'm
Yeah.
just like listening to music, and I'm just like sitting there, I'm singing along, and then when that EP had been released, 10 years ago or whatever,
Yeah.
I had a friend that I met through Facebook in like any of those pop punk groups, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
the Defend pop punk group or whatever. Like I
Mhm.
had met him through there, and
Wow. Yeah.
he reached out to me and he was like, "Hey, like I know like I'm in Canada and you're in the States, but like do you want to do this cover with me?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So we did it. We posted it. It
Cool.
can be found on the internet, but don't look at it. It's a little embarrassing, but it's there and it happened. And I just started thinking about that and I was like, "Oh, like yeah, I'm going to see them on Friday." Oh, okay. What if I Okay. And then I was like, what if I just like take a video of me singing it and just send it to them? Okay, I had the
Why?
thought Tuesday night, right? I didn't do
Yes.
anything about it Wednesday. Thursday, I'm driving home and I was like sitting in traffic. I was like, I had that idea. Okay, record. Recorded it, one take, sent it to my drummer, who is the one who like posts most of our social media. I said,
Okay.
"Hey, if you're going to post this, you got to post it tonight because the show's tomorrow."
Yeah.
So he posted it. Now I'm at work. Mind you, I like packed a bag to go to the show after work. That was it,
Yes.
right? So, and I do have my in-ear monitors in the car with me. But so now it's like 10 or so a.m. and I'm like, all right, I haven't heard from anybody, so I'm just going to the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm like on my back scrubbing the underside of a sink, like, and all of a sudden my phone is like going crazy. Like my phone is vibrating like crazy. I'm
Yeah.
getting a ton of notifications. I finally pick it up and it's like all the members of State Champs blowing up my Instagram.
Oh my gosh. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
So then it was just like, "Hey, can you be at the venue at 1 o'clock for sound check?" And I was like, "I work until 4. Like, let me
It's like
figure it out."
It's like a
So I called,
movie.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I called all my girls and I'm like, "I can sing at the Salt Shed tonight if you can get here at 11:30."
Oh, and it's all shit too. Yeah.
Yes. And then
Mm.
my girl came through and I left and I got there on time, did the sound check. They loved it. And then you saw the rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It was
crazy.
Magical.
nuts. I've never performed in front of that many people. So
Were you
Damn.
it was
nervous?
just that.
Yeah.
I was nervous during sound check.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, there's like, you don't have the roaring crowd or, it's just you and them by yourselves, right?
Yeah.
You feel like you're really being judged. It feels
Yeah.
weirder than it does when there's like 1,000 people that you can't see really. And,
Right.
yeah.
Derek said, like after the whole show was over, I went upstairs to like say goodbye to them and everything. And the one thing that he said to me that I just won't forget is like, he's like, "I can't believe like you got up there with such confidence and you just sounded so good. You like knocked it out of the park or something." And the confidence thing is what got me because that's something
Yeah.
that I really, really, really struggle with.
Yeah.
Like I really I struggle with having confidence while I am on stage performing. Because I'm so worried about like how people are going to see me and like
Yeah.
if I'm going to sound good. Like there's a ton of different things that I have to worry about when I'm up there. But the fact that he said to me that it looked like I went up there and delivered with such confidence is something I will never forget.
That's beautiful. Yeah. When you
Perception
hear
isn't
from someone
real,
like,
and there's
yeah.
people that don't like the Beatles, so those things aren't. I know it's difficult to fight them off, but you shouldn't be worried about those fucking things, you know?
Not at all. Yeah.
I try, but it's hard.
Yeah, easier
What do
said
you
than done.
exactly? What do you do to try to fight that, like what I call imposter syndrome, if you will? Because we all have it. I have it. Rob may not. I don't know. I don't think he does. But
Not at all.
I
a lot of us
I
women
don't
do anyway.
yeah. I don't think that there's anything that I do.
Yeah.
With that situation, like I got out there and I was like, this is an opportunity for you to like hopefully make new fans. Like like I was just like, just shut up and just go do it. And I just
Yeah.
did it. And I don't really think aside from maybe like a drink or two, like I don't think there's really anything that I can do to
Mm-hmm.
to prepare myself for it, to like calm the nerves, like anything. I just have to just do it. So I think just having the mindset of just doing it is how I do it. You know what I mean? Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. Do you
Sick.
feel a level of comfort having your band with you as well versus like if you're alone with an acoustic guitar?
Yes. And
Yeah.
actually you said the thing about the guitar. The guitar is like my safety blanket.
Yeah.
Say it
I
all
am
the time. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
so much more comfortable with it than without it. And like that's another thing we're working on. We play a cover every show, and I will not play guitar
Oh,
while we're
okay.
doing the cover. So like that's kind of something that maybe will help me as long as I keep doing it. But
Yeah.
I guess I could just hide behind my guitar, which is nice. I have a lot of like self like image issues too. I've lost
Okay.
250 pounds.
Yeah, I
I
saw that.
saw that in the
Congratulations.
notes. I
Yeah.
thought it was like a typo. Congratulations. That's
Yeah, it's
Thank
insane.
you.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another part of why I get so anxious
Yeah.
going on stage.
No,
You
that makes
know?
sense. Yeah. You still have that
Um,
image of yourself perhaps like in your mind, even though that's not you anymore. Yeah.
yeah, like before it was definitely like I would not play a song without my guitar on me.
Wow. Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, you look a little bit different. Like you shut up. Like you could do it. You
Yeah.
look fine. You could go do it. But I still feel so much more comfortable with it.
No, that makes sense. Do you feel like you get a little bit like I know I've lost a lot of weight like on and off in my lifetime too. Do you feel like that body dysmorphia, even though you've lost the weight, you still feel like you still see yourself, right, in that image? That's how I feel
Yep,
very many times. So yeah, I
100%.
understand that.
I'll
Yeah.
like challenge myself to like wear things that like I always told
Yes.
myself I'd never be able to wear.
Like crop tops and stuff, or like things like
Like
that.
right now, this shirt is you can't tell, but this shirt is like it's really short. But like
Yes.
I have to challenge myself to do it, and
Mhm.
it's all part of the confidence thing.
Yep, 100%. And I know, like
Beautiful.
in one of your Instagram posts, you talked about one of the things that you wanted to be able to do was to crowd surf, and you got to do that to "Late Nights in My Car," the song on at a real friend's concert.
I
Tell us
have
about that experience.
I have chills right now
Yeah, me too.
that you're bringing it up.
Yeah.
So it was not the first time that I got to crowd surf, but
Okay.
I had that goal. It just happened a little bit differently. I did it 2 or 3 times before that
Okay.
specific time, but the goal was to do it during that song.
Yeah.
So I did get to it. The first time it actually happened was it was at Bottom Lounge. So
Of
I was
Of
at
course.
home.
Yeah,
I was
that's
at
safe.
home.
Safe place.
And it was during Knuckle Puck,
Oh, nice.
and it was during a song where Dan Lambton was on stage. So it was kind of we were like almost there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But my friend, I had been talking to her about it before the show and how I haven't done it yet, and I feel like I might be at a spot where I might be comfortable to do it. I still felt like I was too heavy, and she was like, "You're not. There are literally guys up there that are like 100 pounds bigger than you doing it right now." And I
Yeah.
was like, "You know what?" And then she pulled me in, and we got to a spot. She looked behind me at these 2 guys, and she was like, "Put her up." And I was like, "Oh," and put me up. And then the funny part of this story is my ex-husband works at Bottom Lounge,
Oh, what?
and we're cool. We're
Okay,
totally
okay.
cool.
Okay, cool.
And he was the one who caught me at the barricade.
Aw.
Is he
Yeah.
is he like a guard, security guard there?
Yeah, so he
Okay.
caught me, and I could see his face when he saw me come in, and he knew like that must have been my first time. So that was
That's
But
awesome.
when it happened during Late Nights in My Car, at this point I had done it a couple times, so I was a little more confident in what I was doing.
Mhm.
I went in the crowd, I turned around, and I looked at the dudes behind me. I said, "It's time for me to go up now," and they were like, "Okay." And Late Nights in My Car was their first song, so I was like, "Damn," I'm like going right into it. And then in one of the pictures that I posted, you can see that Cody sees me,
Oh, that's awesome.
and he's pointing right at me and pointing the mic towards me like he knew what was going on.
Yep.
Like he I'm not sure that he like I think he knows who I am. The rest of the guys in the band definitely know that, like they know who I am, and they know
Yeah.
that my band is named after their song.
That's awesome.
But when he connected, like we locked eyes, and he was like pointing,
Oh,
pointing at me and pointing the mic at me. It was like I was like, "Oh, this
that's
is
a
cute.
moment.
This
If
is
that
cute." And
yeah.
somebody caught it on camera too. I was like, "Okay, thank you." whoever's watching me back there, thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you have any tips for people who have never crowd surfed before, like myself, for example?
Well, if you are with a friend who is not crowd surfing, empty your pockets to them because
Smart.
I lost my phone during Late Nights in My Car. Yeah,
Oh, no.
I got it back. Got it back. My friend Adam actually went into the pit a couple songs later and stayed through the end of their set. And then some random dude was holding my phone up, and Adam was like, "That's MJ's phone." So, and it came back not busted at all. So empty your pockets, and try your hardest to keep your legs down, like flat.
Yeah.
Because the second they go up, your body's gonna like be like this, and then
Mhm.
you're gonna just fall down.
Don't
So if
go
you
to
keep your
V-shape.
legs flat, like you should be good to go.
Yeah. That's a lot of trust to put in a bunch of random people. I always
It
get so
is,
terrified.
but you got to pay attention to the crowd too. Like
Yeah,
if the
it's
crowd is
true.
not moving, do not
Not do it.
don't try.
Yeah.
It won't be good. You will fall.
Yeah.
It's
That's a good
pliability.
point.
Just stay loose and distribute
Right.
your body weight evenly.
Yes. Especially
like
your legs.
on some Natasha Bedingfield shit, like,
Natasha Bedingfield.
let the rain upon your skin, just kind of let yourself
Exactly.
be in the you're the wave.
You
Yep.
get it.
Be the
Yeah.
wave. Yeah.
I can't help but notice the irony almost. I don't know if that's the word, but on brandedness that it is a 6:28 over there, and you are in your car. Late nights in
It
my
is on
car
brand.
here. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the main late night in car situations, and I whittled it down from 4 to 3. So I'm gonna ask you, MJ, to play a game of Fuck, Marry, Kill here. There's 3 options of late night in your car activities. Number 1 is the heart to heart with pal. Number 2 is the late night drive by yourself in the stereo. Number 3 is the presumably younger, reckless, maybe some smoking and drinking, partying in the car. I had the 4th option there was backseat shenanigans, but I'm like, once you get
That's
older
what I
and
would
there's
have chosen.
crimes there, that is in there. We can throw that 4th in there as well. We can rank them.
Okay. The one that I'm gonna get rid of. Well, what do we say? Fuck, marry, kill. So the one that I'm gonna kill is the smoking and drinking in the car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of that one. One, because I don't smoke.
Good morality. Yes. Good morals here.
2, because the only thing I really drink in my car would be like Diet Coke and
Celsius, yeah.
energy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I have Red Bull today, but okay. And then what I got left? Marry and fuck. Okay. I think I would be marrying the like quiet drive with the sound, because the music is always going to be there for you no matter what.
That's right.
You know?
Beautiful.
And then what's the other one? It's fuck, right?
Yeah.
No. What did I say? Fuck, marry.
Yeah, you're marrying
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one,
just-
then
yeah.
Yeah, so
then
the
the
heart to
last
heart.
one's heart to heart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those are more occasional, so I think that kind of fits.
Yeah.
Well,
Beautiful.
beautiful answer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love that. Excellent. Speaking of that, so
Speaking of
your
that.
music, speaking of music in general, your tagline on a lot of your socials is, emo you can throw ass to. So I have to know, if you're in a club or at a show, what is the emo song that you're going to throw ass to? I have to know what that
Great
is.
question.
Oh. Okay, well, the first jump, like the first song that comes up is If You Can't Hang by Sleeping with
I
Sirens.
was going to say, if that's not it, I'd be so shocked.
But if we're doing like emo and like, 2009, 2010 songs,
Sure.
like I might throw ass to like Trouble by Never Shout Never.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, there we
Okay, I
go.
like
Like
that.
like slow throw.
Yeah,
Yes, slow
yeah.
throw. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a champagne room song. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble. I'm an addict. I'm addicted. Yeah, that's heavy. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
We got to actually, on Never Shout Never's last tour, the first full band lineup of
Yeah.
Late Nights got to open that show.
No way.
Yeah.
How
He
was
was
Christopher
cool.
Drew?
Can I? Well,
You can say whatever you want. You're good.
he
Yeah,
was
you can say whatever you
weird. Like, not creepy weird. He was
Mm-mm.
just, he was a
Just
weird
weird.
guy. Yeah. I mean, I didn't have a bad time. He was
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
nice to us. I don't think he had anything to do with us playing the show. I shout out to Kickstand Productions. I'm pretty sure it was them.
Beautiful.
But yeah, he was weird, but he was nice. He I can say that was the second time that his armpit was ever in my mouth. If that
No, okay, I need
Yeah.
further explanation of
Yeah,
this.
yeah. If you had a
He's-
nickel
he's-
for every time that happened, you have two, and that's more than you should have. What's the first?
he's
nickel?
tall. He's tall. I'm kind of tall too, but he's tall, and when he hugged me, he kind of just like,
Oh.
Oh,
yeah. The first time it was in like, I don't know, 2010 or something like that, and we were at what
Oh,
was
you were
that
young,
festival
okay.
called? Yeah, it was like Journey's Backyard Jamboree or something.
like sponsored by Journeys, right? I think I know you're
I don't
talking
know.
about.
Yeah, it was at like some mall parking lot or whatever, and we were walking towards the mall because it was really hot outside, and he was like coming out of his bus, and we weren't gonna say anything to him because we were like, "Ooh, it's Christopher Drew." And then my friend was like, "No, we need to say something." So then we like whip a Yui, and he's like, "I was hoping you would come back over here." Me? Like what? And then he like hugged all of us, and it was like the same scenario, like except this time it was like maybe a little gross because it was hot outside.
Yeah.
Like he just like went in for a hug, and I'm just like my armpit in his face.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know about this
Again.
one.
Yeah, a really nice guy, but I don't necessarily need your armpit in my face. Thank you.
Nope, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd even I don't know if I'd want Patrick Stump's armpit in my face, even if I want to do other. Never mind.
I don't know
Okay.
how he's getting there.
I do feel like he would actually probably smell good though.
Who? Christopher Drew or Patrick Stump?
Patrick Stump.
I think so too. We're also
Yeah.
almost the same height because I've met him before, so I don't think that'd be impossible. He would like have to purposefully like go like that over
Yeah.
me. It'd be really
You're
awkward.
Be
Yeah, I'm
swinging
safe.
on you, yeah.
Yeah, but speaking of Patrick Stump and Fall Out Boy, so as a Chicago band, obviously Real Friends, I'm sure, is an influence on your band. What other Chicago-based bands would you say influence your music today?
Influenced my music today. Yeah, I mean, it's really just like Real Friends, Knuckle Puck, like that
Yep.
that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. There are like, some local bands too that I look up to, like who I would consider to be my peers. That I would say inspire me too. There's a band in particular called 4 Stars.
4 stars. Okay.
Specifically, I will say their lyrics inspire me. I mean, their music is also very good, but I will say like their lyrics are really inspiring to me.
Mhm.
Have a bunch of star shaker songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of the name of the song. I can sing it. But I'm really bad with remembering song titles. It's off of their latest release, though. I just don't remember what it's called. But even if you don't participate in normal star throwing, like you absolutely would
Yeah.
to their song. Yeah.
I love
So
it.
4 Stars for sure is like a more
Yeah.
kind of local inspiration of mine.
I love that. That's
Is it a
beautiful.
3-piece?
They are a 3-piece, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I found them here. Their last release is Crash Out Bandicoot. Is that right?
Fantastic name for a song.
Maybe?
Maybe. It's November
Maybe?
14th, 2025, it says, maybe.
Oh, maybe. I think
These-
the release that I'm talking about was earlier last year.
These fellas?
I can't see.
They have suspenders on. Is that
Yeah.
them?
Yes, yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's them.
Fascinating.
Again, I'm just bad with song titles, so if that was their latest release, I just don't know because of the song titles.
We'll find out. I like doing this thing where I put my feet on the wall or have the homie hold
does.
my feet, and then I'd be twerking with my hands on the ground.
Okay.
It's a whole thing. Yeah, I pull it
Okay.
out on special occasions and after drinks.
He's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I see that about you. I know
I
you'd be good about that.
I spent a lot of time on early YouTube just figuring out the specifics and the physics of it and the like. Speaking of tour teams Chicago, shout out. Piggybacking off Amanda's question there, the train's getting back on the tracks. What is your objectively or subjectively speaking, as a Chicagoite, what is your Mount Rushmore of Chicago bands or artists?
Any band or artist, right? It doesn't have to be
Yeah,
necessarily
anyone, yeah.
from the genre. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is actually a hard question.
Got a lot of
So,
choices.
so you want bands specifically from Chicago?
Or artist.
Artists,
Yeah.
bands, artists, Chicagoland area. I'll let you define the boundaries, and that's actually going to be my next question: is what is the
Ooh, good,
Chicago
yes.
boundaries? So, like,
Okay.
Yes.
let's
Okay.
you decide your 4 artists, then we'll get to we'll crack that egg open.
Okay. This is my personal and professional opinion. So, first one is When the Sun Sets.
Okay. Nice.
Next one is going to be 4 Stars. These are all going to be local bands. I'm not going to lie to you.
I love that.
High Wire. I'm gonna throw the last one is gonna be Night Spice, which is gonna be a curveball. If you listen to those 3 and then you listen to Night Spice, it'll be a curveball. But Night Spice needs more recognition.
Who is Night Spice? I'm intrigued.
Love that name. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kevin Singleton is the mastermind behind that project. He is such a talented motherfucker. Like, and he's one of those people that's just so good at everything he does. He's been in bands with like all different genres.
Yeah.
Like, and he just slays in all of them. He works at the Bottom Lounge as well. I've known him since I was like, I don't know, like 15. So like
Wow.
half my life. And he's always just somebody who's really supportive too. And I think that Night Spice needs a little more recognition.
I like
Yeah.
that you censored ass with stars, but
too.
motherfucker is totally fine.
Yeah, she's like-
I respect. I respect
That's our
that shit.
gimmick though. It's A star.
It
Oh,
is.
I was
yeah.
like, damn, like she got real like Mormon on us for a second. Like, I don't know. Okay, solid.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I do need to know as a Chicagoite, what are the boundaries to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so like if you're from out of town and somebody says they're from Chicago, they could mean like, okay, so if I was talking to somebody from out of town, I don't
Mhm.
live in Chicago. I do not live in the city. But
Yeah.
if I told you I'm from Aurora, Illinois, you'd be like, what is that?
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Aurora. Shout out Auckland Trio. Shout out Chrysler. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like 45 minutes west. 45 miles west is where I live of Chicago. But it's I would say Chicago. Now if we like now if I said to you where I work, which is DeKalb, Illinois, again, you'd be like, what the frick? People from here might know what DeKalb is, but so I would say you can say you're from Chicago or your band is from Chicago if you're within 100-mile radius of Chicago.
Damn,
I
that's
like
very
that.
generous. I like that.
That is
That's
generous.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's a
Patrick's-
lot of like, I mean, just like any other major city, like there's a lot of suburbs packed right around the major city. Like, I don't know, I could say I'm from Aurora and people around me would know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. But like, just for people outside, yeah, I would say 100 miles. Because then if you go north of Chicago, like Milwaukee is I'm probably going to be wrong, but it's like it only takes like an hour and 15 minutes
It's not
to
that
get
long.
there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
So then you could say if you're going north, then you say you're from Milwaukee if you're like whatever, and then the closest south is much further. So
Yeah.
the major city, and then you have like Indianapolis, which is like 3.5 hours away. So I'm gonna go 100. That's my final answer, locking it in.
That's a
That's
good one.
fair. I
Yeah.
think that's nice. I had a cousin from, she wasn't from, I think she's probably from like 150 miles out. She's from Ottawa, Illinois.
Oh yeah,
But
I know where
I
that
lived
is.
with her in San Diego, and one time, Coty, I'm sorry, I'm throwing you right under the fucking Greyhound here. She turns to me, and it's like, at this point, I've been to Chicago for like 48 hours. Like, we went to Illinois, I spent like 4 days there. And she turns to me and she asks me, she's like, where's Milwaukee? And I'm like, motherfucker, I've been where you live. It's on the freeway signs. Like, it's like me in LA or San Diego asking where like Orange County is or something. Like, I'm like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my God.
What are they teaching you at school there?
Oh my gosh,
It's a great question.
Sorry.
Yeah.
it's right
Chelsea.
there.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's right there.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's how I view Philadelphia. Like, I have friends, like, we lived in Manayunk, which is a like city just right outside, but I would still say I'm from Philly. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm from Manioc. Who the heck knows what Manioc is? Or Bala Cynwyd. No one knows what Bala Cynwyd is if you're like not from Philadelphia. So you just say, yeah, you're from Philly. I think that's like
Yeah.
Tina Fey and stuff would say that too. They're not from it like inner Philly. They're from like the suburbs, like 45 minutes outside, but close enough. Close enough.
There are people that do get like butthurt when
Yeah, I can
when
see
people
that.
say they're from Chicago and they're not from Chicago. It's kind of weird. But
Yeah.
That's why I was asking. I know, like it can get kind of cagey depending on where it's at. So I wanted to make sure
Exactly.
we
Yeah.
weren't doing anything,
Yeah.
we're cool.
regionally offensive.
Yeah.
Originally offensive.
You know,
Yeah. Unless you want to be like known for being from Aurora, Illinois, help put it on the map, keep it on the map if you
Nah,
will.
we got one venue in Aurora, and they're like just starting to have shows there, and
Wow.
there's like a pretty cool festival that's happening at this venue in May, but I'm
What's
not
the
playing it.
festival?
yeah, it's not that cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but there are a lot of bands like in our scene playing it. Like one of the bands that I mentioned earlier, Highwire, they're playing. There's a band from Milwaukee that actually plays down here a lot. They're called Gold Steps. They're
We
also
know them,
playing.
yeah.
We know that.
Right?
One of the headliners is Alistair.
Yeah.
So they're
Old
they're
band, yeah.
playing.
Yeah,
I don't remember
Alistair,
who that.
Chicago legends, I might
Yeah.
say. I would like to apologize to the Alistair community. I've gotten in a lot
that's
of.
right.
I've gotten in the one thing that has followed me the most. I've gotten a lot of shit. Even like a week ago, someone said this. I once said Alistair was from Orange County because I thought somewhere on Fullerton. I thought they meant Fullerton, California. I didn't know.
Wow.
I've never been to the Fireside. I don't realize that the Fireside's in the I don't know. I caught a lot of heat for it. This was like almost a year ago, probably like 8 months ago, and I still get shit for it. Like it's the closest I've ever come to getting canceled.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
happy you brought up
yeah.
Alistair because I was going to bring them up, but I wasn't sure if you're going to know.
It's-
That was a
I
long
definitely
while
know
ago.
who.
Yeah.
I definitely know
Okay.
who they are. I will not lie to you. I never really got into like the more punk side
Yeah.
of, like you mentioned Patrick Stump. I obviously know who that is. I obviously know who Fall Out Boy is,
Yeah.
but it's not a
doesn't?
band
Yeah.
that I ever like
Got
got
into.
super into.
Yeah.
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 And same with like Evelyn Trio. Like obviously I know who that is. Obviously. But
Yeah.
it's just that type of the genre is just I never went more on the punk side.
Yeah. And how old were you around 2009, 2010? If you want to share that.
I'm
Divulge.
31 right now. So
Okay, so
Okay.
that makes that
Makes
makes sense. Like
You're like my
given
brother's age, yeah.
given like Knuckle Puck and Sleeping with
Yeah.
Sirens and stuff,
Yeah,
that makes
so
100% sense.
if I were like 5 years older, things would be different. But I think
Robb. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be my age. Yeah, your face would be
And-
super wrinkled out. Well,
Oh
probably
my
not
gosh.
yours, but mine
And
would
loving
be.
the
Yeah.
Alkaline Trio.
Thankfully, and yeah, Alkaline Trio's my favorite band, and Fall Out Boy too. Yeah, that's my
my
go-to for Chicago.
My sister is 9-ish years older than me, and like growing up, her favorite bands were like Rise Against and
Yes.
like
with
stuff like
Tim.
that. So like I was
Mhm.
exposed to all that kind of music when I was young, and then as soon as I had access to the internet, I was listening to anywhere from like the Jonas Brothers, which I still love now,
Shout out to
to
the
We all
Jonas
do.
Brothers. Yeah.
oh god, so good. But I was also listening to bad music, like Broken Side and like Blood on the Dance Floor, and I'm self-aware now.
Damn. The
Okay?
first blow on the
Like, I
dance
get
floor
it.
mentioned in Emo
we
Kids
all
Anonymous
listen
history.
to bad music. It's
For like
fine.
5
There's
seconds.
levels to it. Yeah.
I did love
5
Hollywood Undead also.
Hey, same. I'm not gonna lie.
I sold a car to that
also
dude's
shake ass
wife.
to those
Yeah,
songs.
yeah, they're nice. Yeah, they were sweet.
I can, if you get me somewhere where what's that song called? Everywhere I Go by
Everywhere,
Hollywood Undead's
yeah.
playing, and I'm a couple drinks in, I know every single word.
Same.
Every single word to that song. So
Is that the
remember
one
it.
that says, "When I start drinking, my dick does all
Yep,
the
all
thinking"?
my
Yeah,
thinking.
It
Yeah.
sure does, and I say that with my full chest.
I call that GEDmo. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great. That's actually wonderful.
right. Red
Yeah.
flag music, but I will not lie, I
Yeah.
enjoy it as well. Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's catchy.
Wow.
It is. They did something with that whole album. that
Yeah, they
Hollywood
did.
Undead did.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all went downhill from there, but that's okay.
Yeah. Everyone gets one good one, I guess.
What's the worst thing you're listening to now?
Ooh,
Like if we went through your
Worst?
recently search, and you'd be a little low key embarrassed about this one.
Oh. I genuinely don't think I have an answer to that question.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
I'm a kind of a creature of habit.
Okay.
I do still listen to a lot of the music I listened to when I was younger. Not those couple bands I just mentioned, but like my comfort bands. You know, like I listen to a lot of Sleeping with Sirens still. Like that just never went away. But like anything that's, I don't really think I listen to anything that's like I would be embarrassed by. I did
Good.
what maybe okay. Maybe the thing I would potentially get embarrassed by is all the karaoke tracks that I'd be singing along to.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
What kind of
Maybe.
karaoke tracks? Like, is it? What are we going
Yeah.
Not anything I think weird. Like they had that trend on TikTok with that Katy Perry song. So like
Yeah.
that's in my search. I'll sing a lot of like songs that I feel like might be challenging to me. So like Demi Lovato,
Yeah.
what an absolute legend. She's such a
That
powerful
voice,
singer.
incredible.
with? So
Yeah.
these are songs you're like driving around singing along to, not songs you're like prepping to sing at karaoke.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
That's another
okay.
thing about me is I can't do karaoke.
Why would you do that? That's your fucking job.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
your
need
job,
to.
yeah.
No, I can't do it. And then like when people find out that I'm a singer or if I'm with somebody who knows I sing and they're like, oh my God, she sings. And then people are like, oh my God, she needs to go do karaoke. Don't do that to me. I can't. Please don't do that to me. I've done it one time in the last 5 years and that's enough for me. And coincidentally was a Katy Perry song, but
What did we do?
it was Last Friday Night by Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Great pull.
That's
Yeah. To a pretty mixed crowd of people. It was interesting. It was interesting.
It go over
But it
well?
seems interesting.
I don't know. I was so embarrassed. I just needed to get out of there.
I'm sure it went better than if it was her new song about womanhood or whatever that new song is. That she
I will not lie to you. I have not been. I'm not privy to the new Katy Perry music. Her old stuff is so good that I
Oh,
just
it's
don't
so
even
good.
want. I don't even, like One of the Boys. I remember when that album had like shortly after it came out. My sister, again, she's like 10 years older than me, and my parents got divorced when I was young, so I would spend a lot of time with her. Because she was older than me and she had her own place and everything. But her and her husband had gone out for dinner or went out for the night or something. And they were renovating their house. And she was like, do you want to paint our bedroom? And I was like, yeah. And then she left me with all of her CDs. And I listened to that album for like probably 8 hours, just straight.
There's the album tracks on that one are where like Thinking of You, Waking Up in Vegas, like
That's my song,
self-inflicted.
Thinking of You.
The MTV, the unplugged version of it she does. Oh,
Insane.
yeah. Sorry,
Bring back
Kurt.
that Katy Perry,
yeah.
please.
Yeah, she was special. Yeah, future generations will never understand. Like,
No, they don't get it.
Katy Perry was the fucking goat.
Maybe
She
she
was.
will. Maybe she'll
Yeah.
come back with it now that her other stuff has flopped and she takes some time off. She's no longer in space. And she
it's-
sees the emo, the emo
Yeah,
revival.
let's bring Katy Perry back to Warped Tour.
Right? Yeah, Kevin
Yeah,
Lyman,
right? Bring her- yes.
give Katy Perry the bag.
Kevin, if you see this,
Kevin, I know you're watching.
please.
Yeah. I'm sure she would take it at a discount. I'm positive. Yeah.
Maybe.
So in terms of cover songs, you had mentioned that you try to do at least one. What are some of your favorite ones to do live?
So we do kind of alternate. We'll pick the song based on what we kind of think the vibe of the show is going to be, so
Sure.
that we can cater to the crowd. For example, back in October, we opened for Stand Atlantic at the Bottle Lounge, and we were going through our little teeny tiny little Rolodex of cover songs, and we picked Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne, and
Nice.
no surprise, like
Canadian
people
legend,
like
yeah.
people loved it, right? Like it was a
Mhm.
great choice for that show. So that's one. And then we also have, so it's the Modern Baseball song Your Graduation, but
Yeah.
specifically the Stand Atlantic version of it
Nice.
is what we play when we play that song. People love that. And then we have also
You guys get a
my
little meta with
personal
that.
Huh?
You get a little meta with that. Jeez.
Mhm.
Yeah. A little bit of cover
I
on
like
cover.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um my personal favorite, which we've only done one time because I don't think everybody else likes it as much as me, was He Could Be the One by Hannah Montana.
Oh,
That is such
sick,
a what a
Paul.
deep cut of Hannah Montana song.
Sick, Paul. Yeah.
It ripped. We played it at a little tiny venue in DeKalb, Illinois. This band Friend Circle was on tour, and we
Oh, love Friend
like
Circle.
opened for them, and we just ripped the song. It was so good. It was so good. I wish they would do it again, but I don't think they like it as
Well,
much as me.
Let them know there is like a anniversary Hannah
He's coming
Montana.
back.
Right.
So
Yeah.
this would be the optimal time to do it. It's on everyone's mind. I'm just
You're
saying.
right.
If you need a pull.
MJ, I will be sending you a petition that I'm starting on change.org. I'm trying to get Miley Cyrus a halftime Super Bowl
Yes,
Super Bowl
we are.
halftime gig. Will you? Yeah. Can I count on your support?
Yeah, 100%.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Easy.
Totally deserves
Easy.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Then we've thrown out one more cover, which was Coffee Talk by Broadside.
Ooh, Coffee Talk. Good.
I
Yeah.
thought
That
you were going to say
song-
Miguel for a second, but the Broadside song rips too.
Tell me why I'm a girl, right? And
Yes.
that song is so hard to sing. I don't know how that man sings the way that he does, and also crushes it live every time they perform it.
Yeah.
It's so high.
Is it? Oh shoot.
And then
Yeah.
there's a key change in there too.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm
does. It
standing up
does the
there-
Disney fucking full step jump in the. Yeah,
I'm standing
sick.
there like holding my gut like as hard as I can so I can squeak these notes out. And
Oh Jesus, yeah.
I have a pretty wide range. I
Yeah.
do. I can go much higher than I can go lower. Like my lower range.
You're a
needs to work.
soprano. Yeah, yeah.
I would say definitely more than like a lower alto or whatever. But
yeah.
But yeah, I was like, damn, like gave me an ab workout when we had to perform that song. But it was still fun. I love Broadside. Broadside is another band that I stan. So it's
I
fun.
love it. Yeah.
We're breaking out a new one for our show on the 22nd though.
Oh.
Oh,
Is
people
it
are
a
gonna have to
surprise?
buy the tickets down the link to find out what
Yeah.
it is. Huh?
I don't know. I'll tell you because I know that you're both a fan of this particular group.
Interesting.
It's
What is it?
Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
sick.
I'm so excited.
I love that
It wasn't
song.
even my idea. It wasn't even me, which you would definitely think it was me if you like knew me, but
Sick.
it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I'm
Beautiful.
not gonna do the rap though. I don't think.
I'm burning. No, yeah, I don't know.
I think you should do
You
it.
could just do a nice instrumental interlude there instead of.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. We're gonna practice on the 12th and figure it out. But I could do it. I just think it would be funny if somebody else did it.
You got any friends who might
who you
like
guys playing
rap that
with?
could throw there?
A bunch of like post-hardcore bands. So
Even better.
I don't know.
Come on.
Yeah. There's
Maybe
gotta
one
be
of them will
someone.
scream it. Maybe
Come
they'll
on.
scream it.
Yeah.
We'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Let's apply some
You'll find
pressure. Yeah.
Yeah, you can find someone.
Yeah.
So MJ, tell us, obviously you had the EP Con 2025. What are, besides the show on the 22nd, what are the plans for 2026 for Late Nights in My Car?
So we do have one song that is sitting in the studio, almost
Mhm.
done. And then we've also started writing. My goal is to have an EP out by the end of the year.
There we
So
go.
that's
Very
what I'm
fun.
hoping for. We are also recording a music video on the 15th of this month.
Fun.
Ooh.
The Ides of March.
That's fun. And then we're gonna take a little bit of a break in May or in April and most of May. And then
Okay.
probably full swing back into writing after that. We could write during that little period, but I'm gonna be recovering from surgery.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I need to just chill,
Mm-hmm. 100%.
but we could probably write a little bit. But then yeah, full swing back into writing so that we can get back into the studio. And the stuff that we started writing is so cool. I've taken inspiration from like a lot of different genres
Oh, nice.
over the last year, like going anywhere from like Gracie Abrams to Arm's Length. Obviously,
Mhm.
Sleeping with Sirens is always in the back of my head.
It's a nice
Um,
mashup.
Yeah, so like taking kind of more so Gracie's lyrics with like I'm supposed to be starting some vocal lessons soon so I can work on trying to figure out I don't know if you guys listen to Arm's Length, but
Mhm.
he's got this it's not quite like a scream. but he does this kind of yelling that I want to see if I can develop.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
and so I'm going to be working with a a coach to see if we can try to get that out of me, or at least something similar to it, because I think it'll really work well with like the kind of songs that we are writing.
Oh,
Sick.
beautiful. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I've long argued that Gracie Abrams is rather emo adjacent. It's kind
Oh,
of just
100%.
it's Nepo Baby Dashboard Confessional.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yes.
And I think that's why I liked her so much the first time I heard her, because like, on TikTok, you'll get the trending songs and stuff like,
Yeah.
That's So True was trending for
Yeah.
forever. And
Yeah.
that's all that I knew about her. And then I was on Instagram Live one day, just like fucking around, like playing some songs. And my friend got in the chat and he was like, you should play Blowing Smoke by Gracie Abrams. And I was like, I don't even know that. Like, I don't know that
Yeah.
song. And then after I got off the live, I went and looked it up. And then like from that moment I was hooked. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but I posted we have a full band cover of that exact song now.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
It was me and the guy that I recorded with wrote it
Yeah.
together. But so the band wasn't really a part of that, but it was just something fun that I did. But yeah, that was like an unexpected kind of new burst of inspiration that I got. She's so great.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very talented.
Beautiful. We love that.
Excellent.
Any exciting show plans as well to go along with this?
Yes, kind of. I'm in the baby steps. Like I have never done this by myself before, but I'm trying because we are very much independent, very much doing everything on our own. When it comes to literally everything. So I am trying to book a like weekend run. So
Nice.
that's fun. Right now we're planning on the end of September. We're gonna hit I got two other bands that are gonna kind of go with us. We're gonna play in our respective areas. So
Yeah.
we'll kick it off here in Chicago, and then we're gonna play a show in Columbus and then in Philly.
Nice. Little halfway across the country there.
Yeah, just a little weekend. I'll be a little sleepy, but it'll be fine because these are bands that we've played with before.
Okay.
And in Chicago. So now it's kind of going to be
Yes.
like we are now going to their places and then going to bring
Oh.
them back with us.
Playing
Now
an
I'm
away game
curious.
almost. A home and
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun. I'm excited. I got to tour a little bit with my old band, but Late Nights has not played out of Illinois.
Yeah.
About time.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm ready. I would like to be doing it full time, not making coffee all day, but that's okay. I'll get there.
I get it.
Right? Yeah. Someone else will be making your coffee soon enough. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I hope so. They better make it right.
What's the coffee order then? Very important final question.
Well, if it's not like this, I will get all right, so Starbucks specifically. I don't work at Starbucks, but anymore. I work somewhere else.
Yeah.
But my Starbucks order is an iced grande chai tea latte with almond milk and 2 shots of espresso. A dirty chai.
A dirty chai.
Dirty chai. That's it right there.
There we go.
Beautiful. Do we have anything else you'd like to tell these fine people watching before we let you go? Where we find you on the internet and stuff?
Well, we got the Instagram, which is LNIMC Music. TikTok, which I believe is just all Late Nights in My Car. I think that's it. We don't really utilize any other. I mean Spotify, but
Yeah.
Late Nights in My Car on there. We do post, I think, sometimes some funny stuff. By we, I mean Kieran tells us what to do, and then it gets posted, and sometimes does well.
Shout out, Kieran.
Like the one of your guitar player with the voiceover about how he thinks he's so wonderful as he's playing. That's
My favorite
That was
one.
cute.
I don't know if you saw this one, but it was my drummer. He's just standing in front of the screen, arms crossed. He's like waiting for you to like tell us that we sound like Paramore or like something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
yes.
I like
And
that
he
one.
sent that. He sent that to me before he posted it, and I was at work, and I was in my office with my door open, and I think the girls thought that I was like having an episode or something because I was laughing so hard. I think that he's so funny. We're just not allowed to tell him that he is.
Oh,
Because
okay.
then,
Yeah.
you know.
He'll be relentless. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Beautiful.
Well, MJ, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been a pleasure. We're looking forward to seeing a new EP coming out and some touring in Columbus and Philly and locally as well. And yeah, but have fun at your show tonight, the Bee Kitchen. That's gonna be
Thank
exciting.
you.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Anyone watching this, comment down below where you would like to see Late Nights in My Car. And then you guys could spend late nights in your car. As we know, she enjoys it. She would marry that
She does.
situation. Put her in that predicament. Give the band a reason to get booked in your city.
That's right.
I would love it.
100%.
I would love it.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's your boy Petty Hendrix, man. You tuned in to Emo Kids Anonymous. Check it out, you did.